After 17 years, Tariq Rahman makes majestic return to the homeland. BNP acting chairman sought cooperation from all in building the nation. Tariq Rahman called Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus immediately after return to homeland, conveyed gratitude for the security measures and overall arrangements. From airport to reception venue, thousands of people on the streets, warm reception to Tariq Rahman. Tariq Rahman returns to Gulshan residence after spending some time with ailing mother Begum Khalida Zia at Evercare Hospital. Merry Christmas today. Christian community across the country observe the day with due religious fervour. Today marks the 61st anniversary of Bangladesh television BTV. BTV continues to serve Bangla-speaking community with free flow of information and entertainment. Israel continues its strikes on Gaza amid a ceasefire. 14 countries, including Britain, Canada and France, condemned new approval of 19 settlements in the occupied West Bank. And the 12th session of the BPL cricket tournament in Sylhet starts tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman said he has a plan for the people of the country to build a prosperous and safe Bangladesh, seeking cooperation from all to translate his dreamed plan into reality. He told a mammoth jubilant crowd gathered at the July 36 expressway in the capital to welcome him on his historic homecoming after a long 17 years in exile in the UK. Referring to the famous quote of American civil rights activist Martin Luther King, "I have a dream," he said, "Martin Luther King, have you heard the name? Martin Luther King has a famous dialogue, 'I have a dream.'" Tariq Rahman said, "Today, standing on the soil of Bangladesh before all of you, I want to say this: I have a plan for the people of my country and for my country. Today, this plan is for the interest of the people, for the development of the country, for changing the destiny of the people of this country," he said. Tariq Rahman sought people's cooperation to realize his plan to change the fortune of the countrymen. If that plan, that course of action, that vision is to be implemented, dear brothers and sisters, from this sea of the people present here today and from all those across Bangladesh who represent the strength of democracy, I will need the cooperation of every single person. Every single person's cooperation is needed, he said. On his historic return from London today, after a long 17 years in exile, BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman has shared his plan to build a developed and prosperous Bangladesh with collective efforts of all, reiterating his call to maintain peace and order at any cost. He said we have to keep calm and patience in facing any provocation. He added, "Let us take a pledge to make united efforts to build our expected Bangladesh." He sought cooperation from people of all walks of life to fulfill the plan to build a safe Bangladesh, where people, irrespective of caste, creed and faith, can live in peaceful environment. The day's historic address by Tariq Rahman coincides with the famous speech of Martin Luther King, as both the speeches spanned around 17 minutes. After a long exile of 1.5 decades, BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman has returned to the country. Today at 11:43 a.m, the flight carrying him landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka. At the airport, family members and senior party leaders extended a warm welcome to Tariq Rahman. After leaving the airport, he removed his shoes in a garden and stood barefoot on the grass, touching the soil. At that moment, holding a piece of earth in his hand, Tariq Rahman felt the touch of the motherland. This return is not merely the homecoming of a political leader, it is the royal conclusion of a long struggle, deprivation, resistance and waiting. Bearing the weight of repression under fascist rule, slander and political vendetta, the man who spent nearly 1.5 decades in exile returned today, swept by the tide of love, respect and emotion of millions. From the airport to the city's main roads, there was nothing but a surge of people everywhere. National flags in hand, banners and festoons, slogans on their lips and tears in their eyes. It is the manifestation of the people's silent victory against fascism. By ending 17 years of waiting and setting foot on the country's soil, Tariq Rahman once again proved that in history the final word belongs only to the people. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman has expressed gratitude to Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus immediately after returning home from a long 17 years in exile. After reaching Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport this morning, he called Chief Advisor over phone and talked with him. During their conversation, Tariq Rahman expressed gratitude to the Chief Advisor for the arrangements taken for his security and overall management of his homecoming events. In a video shared on the verified Facebook page of the BNP media cell, it was seen that Tariq Rahman was inquiring about the well-being of the Chief Advisor during their phone conversation. The video also shows that at the end of the phone call, he sought dua from the Chief Advisor, Professor Yunus, and ended the conversation by conveying salam. Tariq Rahman returned to his homeland after 17 years in exile. A Biman Bangladesh Airlines flight carrying Tariq Rahman from London landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka at 11:40 a.m. via Sylhet. After a long 17 years, BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman stepped onto the soil of his homeland and spent a few moments touching the ground barefoot. After Biman Bangladesh Airlines flight BG202 landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka, BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman set off from the airport to attend the reception program at 300 Feet Road in Purbachal. Since nightfall, millions of people had gathered there, braving the bitter cold. A massive crowd surged along both sides of his motorcade. At the time, Tariq Rahman was also seen waving his hand, expressing gratitude for the unconditional love of the people of his country. Members of various security forces provided tight security around his slowly moving convoy. This historic and unforgettable day witnessed the long-awaited return of a beloved leader after more than 17 years. People from all districts, upazilas and unions of the country gathered at July 36 Expressway, waiting eagerly in their millions to witness this momentous occasion. Banners, festoons and decorations reflected a deep love for the Bangladesh of tomorrow. Here, rising above politics, unfolded the story of a man's return to his homeland after enduring the dark period of fascist misrule. Tariq Rahman's homecoming is not only for his family and party, but also a stream of intense emotions, hopes and expectations. Huge crowds flooded the areas, including the reception place, to catch a glimpse of the beloved leader. The party leaders and workers who came to accord reception to Tariq Rahman said that such majestic return will be a milestone in the country's democratic journey ahead. After ending long 17 years of exile life, BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman came back to his ailing mother. Unbridled joy persists among the party leaders and activists. As the top leader of land and people, Tariq Rahman came back home after long exile. After coming out from airport's VIP lounge, Tariq Rahman touched soil in a show of respect to the motherland. Later, at first, he came to the reception stage riding on a bus decorated with red-green of Bangladesh. He was accompanied by party leaders. Tariq Rahman came towards the stage at around 4 p.m. bypassing lakhs of leaders and workers. Earlier, the whole 300 feet area and its adjoining areas turned into a human sea. The thrilled leaders, supporters and common people said that liveliness is persisting among all leaders and activists from grassroots and to centre following the end of fascism. The leaders at the reception site said Tariq Rahman's homecoming is not only a return but also a symbol of resurgence for the people of the country. People from all walks of life who came to Tariq's reception programme feel that his return will remain a historic one. Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman spent some time besides ailing mother and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia at Evercare Hospital. He reached the hospital at around 6 p.m. after attending a mammoth public gathering at July 36 Expressway to welcome him on his historic homecoming from London. After a long time being reunited with critically ill mother on home soil, he became overwhelmed with emotion. Tariq Rahman spoke with the physicians at Evercare Hospital and inquired about his mother's latest physical condition. He spent some private time by his mother's side for quite a while. His wife Zubaida Rahman and daughter Zaima Rahman were with him. Earlier, a motorcade escorted Tariq Rahman's bus to the venue as thousands of people standing on both sides of the road welcomed him with chanting slogans. Tariq Rahman also responded to them, waving hands from on board the bus, giving rise to an extraordinary emotional scenario. From Evercare Hospital, the BNP's acting chairman went to his residence at house number 196 on Gulshan Avenue. Today is Christmas Day, the biggest festival of the Christian community. Along with Christians around the world, the Christian community in Bangladesh is observing the day with religious solemnity and joy. In the morning, the largest Christmas prayer was held at Kakral Church, led by Father Albert Rosario. Members of the Christian community living in the capital participated in the prayer service. On the occasion of the birth anniversary of Jesus Christ, Christians across the world celebrate Christmas with deep religious devotion and happiness. Besides, Christmas festivities are being observed across the country, including at the Holy Cross Church in Farmgate. After the prayer service led by Father Jayanti, Santa Claus came down among the crowd and distributed sweets. On the occasion of Christmas, President Mohammad Shahabuddin exchanged greetings with noted personalities of the Christian community, ambassadors and high commissioners of different countries and representatives of international organizations at Bongo Bhavan this noon. The President extended his heartfelt greetings and congratulations to the Christian community of the country and the world. Bangladesh Television, BTV, the world's first Bengali language television channel, is celebrating its 61st anniversary today. The channel began transmissions on the 25th of December in 1964 from the then DIT building, now the Rajuk building, under the name Pakistan Television Corporation. Following the emergence of independent Bangladesh on the 16th of December in 1971, the broadcaster was renamed Bangladesh Television. In 1975, BTV moved from the Dhaka Improvement Trust DIT building to its own premises in Rampura. From its launch in 1964 until 1980, BTV aired programs in classic black and white format. A new era began on the 25th of December in 1980 with the introduction of colour broadcasting. Since its inception, BTV has operated terrestrial broadcasting, enabling viewers across the country to receive its signal through ordinary antennas. In 2004, BTV World was launched via satellite transmission, while its terrestrial broadcast was also made available through cable networks. Currently, BTV is the only television channel in Bangladesh broadcasting simultaneously via both satellite and terrestrial platforms. Following the historic mass uprising last year, Bangladesh Television launched a 24-hour news channel named BTV News. Bangladesh Television is celebrating its 61st anniversary with colourful programs. Day-long cultural events are being held at the BTV premises and studios. Alongside BTV's own artists and technical staff, eminent cultural figures of the country and BTV officials and employees are taking part in the celebrations. Guests attending the programs are sharing their memories and experiences associated with BTV. The day-long celebrations began at 11 a.m. with an inaugural address by BTV Director General Mohammad Mahbubul Alam. Distinguished artists and cultural personalities were present on the occasion. On now to international news.